Good morning. Smoky Geoff is on the road, ready for another road trip with the Fish and Chip Bandit. I am on my way up to the northernmost point of Wales, where there is nothing, to drive down then to the southernmost point of Wales, where there is nothing. So we'll be meeting Lee, the Mac Master, with his Porsche Taycan at some obscure car park near a lighthouse. There he is in real life! Funnily enough, when we had a chat on the phone yesterday about planning for this trip, we are both exactly 106 miles from the start point. How mad is that? We're both the exact same distance, equidistant. So it's a 2.5 hour run up to the lighthouse. I am gonna need some diesel. I've only got a quarter of a tank, but most of our conversation yesterday was discussing where Lee is going to be able to charge, if he is going to be able to charge with a full battery. He's charged overnight, but obviously he's got to drive 106 miles to the start point. So it's all still to play for. As I say, I need some diesel. The Mercedes-Benz is still poorly, so I'm told that it could be an injector.
What if I put my foot on the accelerator?
Yeah, go on, see what happens. Yeah. I have not opened the bonnet since I bought it, and I don't intend to. I know it's going to be, well, basically I know that whatever's wrong with it is going to be expensive, so it's best not to know, isn't it? Right now, it is Schrodinger's Mercedes. Until we open the bonnet, it is both broken and not broken. Anyway, I'm going to cover some miles, and I'll speak to you again when I've covered some miles. Done 66 miles. I've actually got 35.3 miles to the gallon. Not bad for a broken Benz. This car's done 167,287 miles now. I've got about an hour to go before I get to the start point, and that's that. Not much more to say. I'm crawling at 10 miles an hour and it's very smoky, and I'm in Wales where they've just introduced the 20 mile an hour speed limits, and they're just about to introduce charging on the M4 for air quality. We're in an area of very high quality air, and we are polluting at an alarming rate. I can't change. Can I change gear manually? If we have a nice high gear, will that work? Going for third, but I don't think it's giving me third. The smoke's looking quite blue, to be honest, which is, well, it's looking more blue than it was the other day. Perhaps I should have opened the bonnet and had a look. I haven't had time, I've been very busy. We're all right, as long as we keep moving, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna select neutral for a little bit and see what happens. The lorry behind me is going to moan. No, we're all right. We're rolling down to a roundabout. Oh no, there's traffic lights. That's what it is. So I have drive. It's all right when it's going. When you're going at like normal speeds, you're absolutely fine. But when you're idling, it might as well be a volcano. See it coming past the window. Is it getting more blue, or is that grey? Grey smoke or blue smoke? I don't know. It's hard to tell because my windows are tinted, so it's basically red smoke. I'm pretty much a member of the Red Arrows, aren't I? I am an Red Arrow. Car's purple as well. There you go, look, just see my smoke coming past the windscreen. I think it might be that the chap behind has got a pretty new Scania. Oh no, it's a DAF, and it's got xenon headlights which have got quite a blue tinge to them, and I think that's making my smoke look more blue than it actually is, because I think my smoke is like a thick grey black. It's diesel. not oil. I've got no warning lights. My temperatures are absolutely fine. According to my dashboard, the only problem is with the seatbelt restraint system. I've only got the one fault today. Hoping it's going to stay that way. 51 miles range. I've got 36.1 miles to the gallon over the last 74 miles. So we're going to get to the start point with 25 miles range. Thing is as well, Lee could actually win this on cost, depending on where he gets his initial fill and how brave he is, because it's 188 miles from top to bottom, top of Wales to the bottom of Wales. That's the plan today, 188 miles. The range on his car when fully charged is 217, 207. So he could do it, but it would mean he has to start this morning completely full, and it would mean arriving in Barry Island, which is essentially the end point. Roos is actually the end point, but there's nothing there. But we will go there and get a photo, then we're going to Barry Island. There are chargers in Barry Island, so it really depends on just how brave Lee is feeling and if he can do the day without a little just in case charge in the middle. All is still to play for. Tesla coming up behind. Should we do it? Should we do it to him? Let's do it to him. Ready? Floor it. Wait, wait, wait. Go! Smoke him out! Smoked out the Tesla! So immature. So immature. Grow up. I'll do it again in a minute. Guy in the van's loving it. I am a red arrow.
I'm in Wales. Where are you?
I am also in Wales. I am going round a roundabout to go back the way I just came from because I missed my turn.
Ah, there we go. Anyway, I'm in Wales. You're in Wales. I've not come across any 20 mile an hour speed limits yet. And I have to say, what blithering idiot thought it was a good idea to make a 20 mile an hour speed limit everywhere, a blanket one?
That would be here, Mark Drakeford. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about that absolute cretin, but it's not great, is it? It's not great for getting around.
No, more about that. Well, you say this actually, it's your saying. More about that later. What's your ETA?
8:45.
Mine's 8:43. So I'm going to get there before Smoky Jets.
Funny. I am feeling exceptionally smoky today. I was just sat in some traffic, and yeah, it's. I don't know if the Mercedes is smoking more than it was last time we met, but I mean, when it's going and moving, it's fine. But if we have to idle anywhere, or particularly if we have to crawl in traffic, I'd advise that you were in front of me.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute, Geoff. I'm coming to my first 20 mile an hour speed limit.
Are you? That's exciting.
Oh, this is. Oh, yeah, you're taking the mick. This is. I mean, look at this. I could walk faster than this. This is a joke. What was his name? Mark Drakeford.
Yeah.
It's a complete dead end.
Well, he's on a mission to destroy Wales, so he's doing a pretty decent job. I mean, if the goal is to destroy... Oh, my fuel light has just come on. If the goal is to destroy Wales and destroy the Welsh economy and destroy the spirit of the Welsh people, he's doing fantastically. You know, 10 out of 10.
I mean, is the guy wired up in the head? He can't be, can he? Because, I mean, what's the idea behind it? I mean, is it to stop pollution? Well, that's not going to work today, because the slower you go, I've seen, it's going to get even smokier. So that isn't going to work. So I'm not sure what it's for. There's got to be a reason behind it.
You know, when someone's pregnant and they eat a lot of food and they say, I'm eating for two, right? Well, I'm polluting for two.
This is, I have to say, because I've
that these 20 mile an hour speed limits are not actually legally enforceable, but I'm not 100%. There's definitely some questionable stuff that's gone on with putting the 20 mile an hour limits in. Now, if we had one of those Michelin spotters guides, do you remember those books that you used to have when you were a kid for when you were on a road trip? You're looking for damaged, vandalised or graffitied 20 mile an hour speed limit signs. Try and capture one on your camera. That and red kites flying around. Red kites flying around and vandalised 20 mile an hour signs.
Hey, you'll like this. There's a guy on the right-hand lane, I'm just filming it, and he's dropping cones on the road to block one of the lanes.
He's literally blocking a lane as you're filming. Is that because they know I'm coming? They're blocking all the roads?
Yeah, they're putting the cones out at 8:30 at work time. So I'm guessing I am definitely in front of you. If I was behind you, the air quality would be a little bit bad. Let's put it that way.
I was going to say, I've been checking the maps and there is an air quality warning heading your way, so just be wary of that.
The Brecon beacons are going to be they're not very nice today. It's going to be a bit smoky.
It's going to be a bit smoky. Hey, you're not allowed to call them the Brecon beacons anymore, though. You've got to call them the Brannock Banners, the Kenneth Branners. You got to call them the Kenneth Branners.
Whose idea was that? It's not the same guys that you've got the 20 mile an hour speed limit.
Oh, it could well be, you know, it could well be. Hey, I'll tell you something interesting. I'm sat at a traffic light with my foot on the brake, doing 0 miles per hour, and there's, oh no, there is smoke coming out. It started again. It stopped for a minute then. In real life,
It's showing as if I'm in the sea.
yeah, we're almost in the sea.
Yeah, if the tide comes in, whose is going to be the most safest? Yours is a diesel, so it'll burst into flames.
It's also a lot cheaper, so I won't mind. I'll get a train
Now,
home.
mine's actually cheaper than yours, I think. Or it's getting there.
Will be by the end of this video.
Yeah, because if you take away the cost of the batteries, I was watching your video, there's not much left really then, is there? Like,
Exactly. Shall we go and see this lighthouse before we freeze to death?
yes, hopefully it does look like there's lots of water.
There is there. Yeah. Right. I'll get my coat out of the car.
Right, yes. Actually, that is, oh man, that is insane.